Alright, so for music 2, it's 16 by 9, so there won't be anything on screen before. Yep. Except for me, I guess. Or my gameplay, not even me, so. It should be fine though. Look at my profile. I haven't streamed this game, so. Yeah, I still haven't done Kaiden, because I can't be bothered to learn the songs in it. Because I actually have to learn patterns. I'll probably do Kaiden after I beat Schrodinger's cat. Done the other courses though. This one's funny. There's a lot of funny ones. Hi Andrew. Yeah, there's some real genius in here. This one is terrible. That one's bad too. Right. And a horsing around. That play count's crazy. I think I also have a high play count on the Electric Sister Bitch, the name of the song. Yeah, 71. It was not even close to the USB one. I think I also have a lot on Yellowhead Joe. Yeah, 42. Right. Enough fooling around. Let's get started. Thank you for the good luck and the have fun. Thank you for the good luck and have fun, Longhena. So like, yeah. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, this is just a whatever session, just like casual. I'll probably play for like 2-3 hours and then call it. That is usually how I play as Avoidance right now. I normally do my first session of the day earlier than this, but we're doing it now. Just got fucking destroyed. I feel like usually at the start of a session it's like I just get really fucking hard attack 1 beginnings, like I don't know why. It just feels like attack 1 is just always so terrible when a session starts and it gets easier as it goes. I don't even feel like I'm playing better, I just feel like the RNG is the hardest at the start of a session. Like by far the hardest. Does the music 2 have set seed RNG? No, it doesn't. It would be funny though if it did, like if you always started at like, you know, 1 seed. It'd be very goofy. It kind of ruined the game though. Like as dumb as the luck garbage is, you know, you just manipulate the RNG, that would be kind of boring. Whatever. I usually do complete runs in sort of sessions anyways. I wasn't thinking about doing it, but I kind of feel like doing it, so. Like, I'm only doing it, like, cause like, I thought, like, it would be smart to, like, do it because, like, you would, you know, play, like, better if you, like, warmed up, I guess, but, like, it doesn't really work like that for me. I don't know. I'm usually fine at the later attacks, even if I haven't played them on that day. Doesn't really matter if I'm, like, practiced up. Jesus. Surprise that happened. Yep. struggling to figure this back out here. Maybe it is worth it that I did the warm-up, I guess. Or this warm-up. I wasn't cooking at the end there though, so I wish I did this pretty precise. I don't really want to stream this whole grind. I do a lot of it in VCs anyways, so it's like, you know, it's not like I'm like worried about like, you know, proof standards or whatever, because I play in VCs most of the time where people can watch, but I thought it might just be fun to stream it every now and then. This is a little thing. I was not looking, which is glad I just used to start final. Yeah, unfortunate. Oh my god, I'm mad at that too afterwards. That was hideous. Oof. Yeah, 17 hits, huh? I don't think I got hit on pre-final, so that was a 9 hit. So it was 6. Before Bloom blew us 2. Yeah, average final. Generally speaking, like the way final goes is like anything under 5 hits is above average. Like very above average. Maybe not very above average, just above average. And then a 2 hit or a 1 hit is like extremely good and rare. And then a 0 hit is like a shiny Pokemon. It never happens. Which poses a bit of a problem if you want to beat this avoidance hit list. It's a bit silly. I don't feel like I'm on my A game right now. Like I just feel like my reading is just a little bit sloppy. Like even when I'm not like dying, you know, I can still feel like I'm just a little bit sloppy. Just like how I'm looking at things. So, will probably not be the best session ever, but you know, like I got past the intro. That's fine. Oh, the last fucking wave, man. That was really hard. Like, the last wave was just really nasty, unfortunately. That sucks. Pretty good, though. Alright, pre-final, we gotta go back. Had so many one-hits to final. That sucks. I looked ahead a little more. I've actually been starting to try to look ahead on the kunai direction before they shoot out on final. It's just so hard to do that. I'm pretty sure that the dodge that I had at the end of the blue attack, attempt, I'm pretty sure it was possible. But I don't know if there was a better read, because in the position I was in, I'm pretty sure you can't go further back. Moving to the right was just as bad. I'm pretty sure the right was slightly worse than where I was. But I remember deciding between those two positions. I thought for the left was unviable. I could have been wrong though. Thing is, like, it's really it's easy to move forward on blue. Like you can always move towards the center, but moving away from the center can actually be quite difficult because if you don't read really far ahead, then you're just gonna get destroyed. Because it's like if you're going to move to like the left, it has to be like before you do basically anything on that attack. And that doesn't even make sense. It's like it just has to be very early. Like as soon as you go through the gap, essentially you have to be moving left to like have like a a good position. And there's a lot of times where it's like you move too slow to that leftmost gap, and you end up getting cooked. Whoops. That was really stupid. That's pattern. I just like for some reason thought it was safe in the corner. Whoops. I'm pretty sure this song is actually Schwarlitz's theme, but I don't know enough about Dodonpachi to be for sure. But the fact the song is called Longhena Cantata and is the final boss theme of the Dodonpachi game, I would assume, to some degree, this is his song. But I mean, I just don't know. Ow, my goodness. Impressive. What the fuck? Oh, well, shit. That was really awkward because the last two walls were on top of each other. That's always weird. I mean, that's the worst thing that could possibly happen. And I had to move to the right instead of the left. That is the worst thing that could happen squared. Should have been possible though, because I think there was a gap between them. And I'm pretty sure you could have just done other things. I mean, I think if I was cleaner, if what I attempted, it would have worked. Just that is pretty much the epitome of suboptimal. So I guess I should talk about where I am with this grind. Basically, I think I'm going to stick with it because I feel like I'm getting better, and I feel like in the future my potential can be really high because, I mean, you saw at the start of the session, I almost got a final in 10 minutes, but more importantly, when you start, or not when you start, yeah. I mix up words so badly, I feel recently. I just say stuff that's not even close to what the sentence I'm going for is. It just makes my speech sound weird. But anyways, it's you need to just grind out a certain amount of finals to win, because final is an extremely low pass rate. I mean 1 in 100 is a little optimistic for the final pass rate, considering the skill you need. It's not just luck. The luck is terrible, by the way. Like, do not even think for a second the luck on final is not important. The luck on final is fucking horrible. It's so bad. It's one of the most bullshit attacks I've ever played. You need to get so lucky for like 20 seconds. And there's one part at the end where you need to get absurdly lucky for like 2 seconds. So it's really dumb. Like, trying to beat it is like trying to beat final on its own is really tedious because you have to do the whole avoidance just to try it once and you're probably gonna get cooked. Like, most times you don't get a chance. Like, I had to grind to pass final once, and I was like barely resetting in that time spin. Yes, we are grinding peak. So like, currently, I have 9 finals, which is pretty good. Yesterday, I played a session at night, which was about an hour and a half of playtime in total, and that had 3 finals in it. Now, a big reason why is because that session also had 0 pre-final deaths, but to make up for it, that session had like actually a lot of yellow deaths. So, that kind of sort of balances it out. The issue is that, like, not every yellow death is going to be a blue pass, although for some reason a lot of them are. I don't know why, but like, it feels like any time you get a really hard yellow and you die to it, the blue is just extremely easy. It's really weird. Which maybe means that in order to beat the avoidance, I need to get good enough to do like, how is this man do dodges on every attack in a row, and then that'll like unlock like good final RNG. It's like next level gambler's fallacy. It's like gambler's prophecy. Good lord. I'm stupid. I jumped so low. Just because I was scared. But yeah, it's like, I don't know how many finals I would need to clear, but if I can get them at a rate that's like at least 1 an hour, then I can, it's doable for sure. And obviously it's never going to be a flat rate, like even if you like, even like 100 hours in the grind, I will realistically have like over an hour long stretches where I just don't get any finals, because the nature of the avoidance, right? This is kind of how it is. Whoops. So I don't know, it's kind of hard to you know. It's hard to beat, I guess. I don't know. I don't really have like too many weird things to say about this boss. Like, I'm trying to think of like stuff I can say about it, but it's really like, I've kind of just gone in depth already on Discord about how this boss is, and how stupid it is, and like how unbelievably stupid of a grind this is. Like, yeah, this is something else. Like, this is genuinely something else. This is like in the truest spirit grinding like railgun backwards. Like, genuinely. But the thing is that like railgun backwards wouldn't be as bad because it would be easier to get to, you know, the impossible shit. With this it's like actually really hard to get there, and then the pass rate is worse. Like, genuinely, the pass rate on final in this is genuinely, like, for me at least, it's been worse than Railgun Intro for me, just in terms of like raw number of attempts versus passes. Because I've only done a no-hit final once. Like, that's probably worth mentioning. I've done one, and that one was not because I played amazingly or anything. It's because I got fucking just incredibly good RNG the whole way through, which is exceedingly rare. So, you know, to say that was lucky would be an understatement, you know? So I want to get better at final to the point where it doesn't matter that I don't get the actual, like, insane 1 in 1,000 RNG, and I can just, like, pass it more often, but that has not happened. I've had a lot of chances to pass final, lots of ones that were realistically humanly doable, but it's like, even if you get a humanly doable final, That doesn't mean you're gonna do it. Like the level of like reading ability and execution for that long is just absurdly high to ask for any attack. Which is honestly the biggest issue with Final. Like, the luck would be bad, but if it was just luck, it wouldn't be that bad. Because at least you could just grind it out, and you would eventually just get lucky. But in Cantata Final, it's like, you can get lucky and fuck it up. That's entirely realistic. It's not like Schrodinger's cat, where it's like, if you get the luck, it's like, it's over on Final. There's very little skill on Final and cat. In Cantata, it's like, not only is it like absurdly luck-based, but it's just like, this is so fucking hard. It's genuinely the hardest attack I've ever played. It's so fucked up. Also, that was an extremely scary attack 2 angle. I should already explain how those attacks work when I'm back at the intro. Nice, that was really cool. There was, like, that would have worked if there wasn't a stray bullet in the red. But there was, so it hit me. Gotta be careful when landing here, by the way. You can always get kind of demolished by one of the dickheads. It also, dude, you know, that wasn't an easy one at least. I actually worked quite hard for it, but like, bro, it's always the yellow passes, or it's always the yellow deaths that have the blues that I pass. I don't know why. Should be jumping. Yeah, I don't know if jumping actually helps, but I feel like my pass rate is slightly higher when I jump in the middle. But only in the middle. If you're in the corner, you shouldn't jump too much, because you can fuck yourself more easily there. I don't know. It's hard to say what is, like, correct and what is wrong. On pre-final. I mean, I think what's correct on pre-final is that you pray to God and hope that it lets you, you know, not die. That was a pretty merciful final, all being considered. It's okay, pretty good reads. Pretty sure that was humanly doable. Well, the unravel was kind of stupid. The hit before it should have been avoidable if I remember correctly, though. So that was pretty well played, especially at the end there. That ending is like one that I was like, would be really prone just panicking and do something stupid, but I played it really smart. Like that kind of final is like. That's really good, and like, that's just really well played. Like, I really just like can't complain about that. Like, even if it's not a pass, like the fact that I can play that well is like, that opens the door for something. Like, if you just play that well, like obviously it was lucky, like there wasn't any horrible cluster for a while, but like just playing that like at that like baseline where like you're not making like the simple mistakes, and I mean simple in terms of not too complex, not simple in terms of easy to avoid. Like if you're able to read the bullets and, you know, not overreact to the curving and not doing like any classic mistakes, then, you know, you can get a lot done on an attack. It's just so hard to not make mistakes on that attack. Like, you have to play this unimaginably well. I just wonder, you know, it's like... I do wonder how many finals it would take. Because, like, getting my pass took, like, I think over 200. I didn't keep track. It is, like, the play count, which only counts, like, full attempts. You would think that would be accurate. But it's pretty common for me to, like, press R, like, after all the bullets stop, because, like, there's no need to see the result screen if it's not a PB. Like, why would I save the score? So... you know, it's like, I like, especially when I was grinding it out, it was very frequent to just like, you know. God, I feel like I just like can't talk today. I feel like I'm like both talking really slow and like I just can't find the words I'm looking for, like at like any point today. isn't that big of a deal. I mean, it is kind of a mild deal from streaming. Dude, I'm so fucking stupid. I'm actually brain dead. Why didn't I just walk more to the left? Whatever, that fucking yellow sucked. Hello. So good luck. It actually is true, this game's fucking awesome. I do like music too a lot. I mean, this fucking sucks balls, but I'm having fun with it, which is the sign that the game is really good, that I care enough about it to have fun with this. Because, like, even if something sucks, I'll have fun with it if I like the game as a whole. Sometimes. It depends what it is. But, like, this is, like, I care so much about this game at this point. I'm so invested in it, but it's, like... like, I've grown attached to this fucking stupid-ass boss. And I actually quite like it, even though it's, like, really bad to play. This fight fucking sucks. It's so bad to play. It's so annoying. Like... when you watch me get hit on yellow twice. Yep, thank you. Well, I think both of them were avoidable in some time, but I was a smiter. Should pay more attention, should be moving to the right more. It's not being so far left, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, let me be in the corner without fucking me up. Yeah, blue didn't beat this avoidance. Ow did, okay, so like, Ow did like 132 out of 136 avoidances. So he didn't do Neener and Infinite, he didn't do Longhena Cantata, he didn't do Sakura and Infinite, and he didn't do Schrodinger's Cat. So those are the 4. I'm not doing it because Ow did it, I'm just doing it because the game always seemed kind of interesting. Although Ow is obviously the person who like made like grinding out this game more mainstream, I guess. You're not gonna believe this, but fan games are video games. But yeah, I always, like, I kind of had mixed feelings on this game, because, like, while it did interest me just because of the scope of it, I also, like, felt like it, like, wasn't that interesting just looking at videos of it. So I kind of just ignored it for a while, and, like, while I knew, like, eventually I would probably try to play it, I wasn't sure, but eventually I got kind of invested in the uncleared avoidances, like, I got really interested in them, because I was just curious, like, you know, like, why did Ow not go all the way with some of these fights? Oh my god, I really tried. Like, why did Ow not, like, you know, do Schrodinger's Cat, for instance, which Schrodinger's Cat is generally considered easier than Black or White right now, because the reading is easier, although I think it's more bullshit. Probably, yeah, it is. But, you know, it makes you wonder, like, what did he see, you know? So this one always intrigued me because if you look at a video, like the TAS especially, it doesn't look that crazy, like it doesn't look that insane. And it probably wouldn't be that insane if Final was as hard as I thought it would be, because in my head I was like, okay, Final looks pretty hard, but you know, you could probably pass it like at 20, you know, maybe if it's bad, 30 attempts, you know, maybe if you had an extra 0 that would be accurate, but, you know. So yeah, like Final is like the main thing that is like, dude, what the fuck? Why is it like that? Like, why did? What is Cyber's problem? This guy has some real audacity to make something like this. Almost every uncleared avoidance in this game is by Cyber. I might be stupid. Okay, sure, that works. I do think people are a little hard in this game, but to be fair, it does suck balls. Like, this game has so much fucking bizarre shit that actually just fucking sucks. But I love it for that. It's awesome shit that sucks. Oh my god, what is that? Okay, whatever. I cooked on one of those dodges. Scratching myself. Dude, of course, the 2 yellow hits pass blue, but I get the blue no hit. Nope, you can't. Nope, we ran us. We're out of stock. We got nothing for you. Like, dude, it's always the same shit. This has been happening since the beginning, bro. Anytime I get hit on yellow, blue is like, let me open the heavenly gates for you. Don't worry about, you know, having to do good reads. Like, you know, let me take care of this. And then every time you get the hit list, it's like it's Big Brother fucking hops on. Good lord. Oh my god. No, that was so stupid. It's because the way it was curving, it like changed direction. I hate when they're curving vertically and then they start moving, like, I don't know, it always fucks with my brain. I gotta get better at that. I mean, yeah. I've always liked big games, I've always liked big grinds. The thought of grinding out music too is like very attractive to me. It's just interesting. I mean, I already have over 100 hours in this game. I have 114 right now, 1.5. I started the Longhena Cantata a little over 87 hours in, so I currently have 27 and like 20 minutes time. Yeah, so final is stupid. I was thinking, like, you know, like, for a while I was thinking, like, oh, you know, final, you know, it's hard, but, you know, it's like, you know, if you're really good at Barrage, it's maybe not that bad, because, like, I'm pretty good at Barrage, but compared to, like, other people, my skill level, I have a lot of weaknesses in that regard. A lot of people outclass me, and that kind of thing. So I was thinking, like, okay, well, you know, I might just not be the guy for this, like, maybe let, like, other people will play it and it's like, it won't be that hard. But, no, I've seen people that are definitely better than me at Barrage play this, like Max and Dragon X Player. Nope, that shit looks the same. It's just as bad as it is for me, bro. So, I think the attack is just cooked, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I really do think that attack is just terrible. I mean, yeah, like, my pass rate on Railgun Intro was 1 in 75. And let me tell you right now, if my pass rate on final was 1 in 75, I would be elated, like, holy shit, I'm about to beat the avoidance, I'm so close, but unfortunately it's a little lower than that, it's more around 1 in 200. What can you do, right? But I think it can be better. I think it can go up to, I think the limit for me, for final, if I could do 1 in 100 on final, that would be awesome. Maybe if I was really, like, just, like, cracked and I just got, like so much better, I could even get it up to, like, 1 in, like, 60. Maybe. Like, that's so, like, that, I didn't even want to think about it because it just sounds so crazy. 1 in 60? That's so good. But I think realistically, it'll max out about a 1 in 100. So if I get to that point, then it wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, final is like, I don't even know what Cyber was thinking. Like, he must have been possessed or something. Like, I don't know. Like, like, why? Why would you make it like that? Like, bro was possessed by Levy and Gurataming at the same time. Like, what the fuck? It's true. Okay, but the way this fight starts would make it so cool to beat. Because imagine watching a clear video of a Tyson and it begins like that. Like, that's kind of awesome. Like, I really like that. Like, I don't know. I think it's I think it's Aura. I mean, I've always thought it's Aura. Like, I just like imagining it like before even playing the fight. I was like, dude, that intro is sick. It's definitely cooler than the Brown Kaisa intro, which is kind of goofy. Got the Kaisa coming from the bottom of the screen, and then the burst that's like dense. Brown Kaisa in general is funny though. Because the attack has like multiple like 30 second or longer attacks. I mean, yeah, like Cyber is a great maker in my opinion. I like Black. I think Maze is amazing. I like Barrage a lot too. That game's sick. But like, he does make really bizarre stuff, which is cool. I like makers like that who make really strange things. Those are some of the most interesting ones, I think. I don't know if I'd say Cyber is one of my favorite makers, but I definitely respect him a lot. At least as a maker. As a person, what the fuck is wrong with you? Also, that was really precise. Yeah, precision is like a really important skill for these first two attacks. You need to be able to do like really precise dodges if you want to have like decent odds. It's also good to have your numpad ready, which is actually surprisingly important. So I have to bust out my inner mirror strats and numpad and the barrage avoidance. I can't even tell you how many times I've like literally had the numpad to survive. There's no other option. Yeah, I did see that. That's pretty funny. Like, this is interesting that that's even possible. It's a really sick skip. I mean, it's so rare. Also, damn it, it's so rare to like have like a proper skip in like a fan game like that. Like, you never have stuff like that in fan games. I mean, you do sometimes, obviously, but like, it's pretty rare to have something like that. So it is kind of funny to like see, I guess, more traditional any percent. Because in a lot of games, like any percentage is like that. Like, it's super like you seems like a bug that like happens to beat the game very early. Okay, well, that, Jesus. You've got issues, buddy. That's pretty good, considering how bad the RNG got. Yeah, I think that's just interesting. Also, it's kind of funny to see, like, Needle Tech and Barrage actually being important. Oops. I have heard it's like the skip is like extremely specific. I'm pretty sure it's like a VL line dependent double cancel, I think. Pretty cool. Oh, this is art. I thought it was just that you just have to fight Taiko Drum and Colonel at the end, and that's it. That's what I heard, at least. Or maybe just Colonel. I mean, why would you feel bad? Also, why would you like feel bad about like missing out on something fan game if you don't have interest in them? It's like I feel like you're not missing out on much, right? If you don't, if you're not invested. That would make sense. It'd be cool if someone, like, you know, walks in. I don't think that'll happen. It's too niche. But if someone does do it, it'd be cool. It's also a run that's more interesting as a novelty than, like, an actual grind. The short categories are depressing. Past Island. The issue is you would need to mash frame perfectly. Never been someone who plays new releases, I just do random shit that I find interesting. I just replay games that I like. I like most of the fan games I play though, so like... You know, there's not like a ton that like I'm super inclined to replay, but there's fan games that I'll just replay just because I'm curious. And I had like a kick where like a few months ago I like replayed a bunch of Needle games, which ended with me re-clearing DM2 100%, which was cool. I was quite happy with that. It's funny how the hardest save, like, was actually just not very hard for me anymore. Like, I was fucking shit at Needle back then. Which, it's funny to say you're shit at Needle at a time when you had a DM2 100% clear, but compared to where I am now, I wasn't very good. I'm pretty sure Shoot does. Like, Shoot has, like, momentum-based movement. Maybe an acceleration... Okay, so acceleration-based, so you mean, like, running. I mean, in that case, I don't really know one. But Shoot is a good speed game, I think. Because I believe it has, like, some of the more complicated movement of any fan game. I actually haven't played the game. I tested, like, any percent for it. Like, I played it, like, before it released, but I never actually played it for some reason. Because it's always been something that I've, like, been meaning to get to and never have. So I always just forget to get the stuff. Hello. Two, 6, 1. God damn. Today's session is, not great. Not terrible, though. I mean, passing intro is nice, just like, yeah. Definitely had potential to get the final, but it's hard to capitalize. Because shit is stupid. Go forward, third by dark one. I feel like with fan games though, it's like speedrunning just like speedrunning fan games will probably never be like as popular as it used to be. Cause I have, it's weird because it wins is hard. It's very difficult to get good at avoidance. Like, I forgot what I was gonna say, god damn it. I don't know why I've just been like so Oh, music's a bit loud. Okay, I can make it quieter. I can also make myself louder, which might be best because I feel like for some reason my voice has been like unusually quiet recently in like videos. But the keyboard hasn't been, so the keyboard would be louder now, wouldn't it? Yeah, better now. Well, that's good. It should be fine. Like, I just like been blanking on so many words recently. I feel like I've just like been struggling to just like form thoughts. It's weird because it's like I feel like it's only been on stream that I've been having this issue though. Because I feel like last time I streamed as well, I also had this. Maybe it was not as bad. I just feel like speaking on stream has been so hard for me recently. Maybe just because I've just been giving it less, so it feels less natural. I don't know. That's weird. I don't really get nervous about streaming. Dude, fuck you. Yes, there is some pressure to like say things. Just talk. I don't know. It's hard to say. C1. See, I don't know if I would ever like... I don't know if I'll ever properly speedrun a fan game, because I've always talked about doing it. And I like one-off novelty runs. Like the CN 2.5 thing, that was very fun for me to do. I'm kind of in disbelief I didn't die. The whole time I was looking at the kid, I was waiting for like to see him like flash or whatever, and a flash, but you know, like get darker. And I just never saw it, and then I realized that that was actually hitless. Okay, good place to stand, good room to jump. Nice. I was pretty fucked up at the end there, so really good with that. The angle was extremely favorable. Actually, I haven't played Z1, I've been meaning to though. Seems like a pretty goofy game. Okay. Dude, what the fuck is that? You've got issues. Alright, 10th final. Nice, double digits. Nice. Is that a score PP? No, it's not. Okay, oh my god. No hit unravel onwards though in that final. That's kind of funny. That's my lowest hit count with no hit final, I think. Or no hit 2 final. My lowest hit count with no hit final is 13. Nice. Oh yeah, I mean I have a lot of silly thoughts. And yeah. I mean, I'm always worried about saying like the wrong thing or whatever. So I was hitless Unravel and post Unravel, but it was 3 hits pre-Unravel. See, it's kind of funny because like that sounds like a reverse choke, like you know, like you get hit on pre-unravel and then no hit unravel and post-unravel. But if you play final long enough, you realize that pre-unravel is like by far the hardest part of it because you just have no room to do anything, and it's so long. It's so dumb. That's pretty good though. I mean, a final is a final. I absolutely love those. Very happy. Yeah, that's generally a good thing to do to keep your sanity. Because I had so many reverse chokes on the Electric Sister bitch, and that got me so pissed. That's like the one thing that's like bad about hit count avoidances, like if you're playing in hit count, you're just like, oh, you're so prone to something like that happening. Yeah. I mean, like, reverse chokes are definitely more common in rhythm games, because, yeah. There's not many fan games where it can happen, but yeah, I've definitely seen it happen in rhythm games. I mean, I don't really follow rhythm games too closely, like any of them, because there was a period of time when I was interested in Clone Hero, because I just found it kind of cool. Even though Clone Hero is a really stupid fucking game. I've always thought like certain rhythm games are cool. I always thought 4Key is cool. I think like 2DX and DMS are cool. Voltec seems pretty cool too. But it's like I've never gotten like invested in them really. I've just like seen them, like gameplay them, just thought like this looks fun. It's like, you know, rhythm games have never really been my thing, so it's like I've never really gotten invested in one super like thoroughly. It's also like playing rhythm games and improving, like they honestly seem like some of the hardest, and maybe even the hardest games to like get good at. Cause like whenever I see someone talk about rhythm games, like it always seems to me at least like if you want to actually like improve, you need to be like so much more dedicated to it than you need to be for like other types of games. Like for avoidance, it's like you can take like 3 months off, and it's like you might even come back better at avoidance. But for rhythm games, it seems like, you know, it's like you have to play so consistently and like actively to like maintain like that amount of skill you have, and like you're like so prone to like mind blocks and stuff, and it just seems so overwhelming to try to get good at a rhythm game. It's definitely the type of game where I'm like the furthest. Oops, sorry, that was probably loud and obnoxious. I gotta stop doing that. It's like the type of game where yeah, Drake, like that's the kind of shit that like seems so crazy. Gotcha. Like the thing is, like, I think rhythm games always seem fun to play casually, and like I do enjoy them casually whenever I play them casually, but I don't think I would ever want to get good at them. That is true, Ars. That is true. Like when I was younger, I was definitely more interested in rhythm games because I found them so cool. And it's like, you know, I have like when I was like very young, it's like I was attracted to like anything that was hard. So it's like, oh yeah, me too. It took me like 5 hours just playing like some random 4Key game to be able to do it. Yeah, they're very focused. They're like very focus heavy, which is not very good for me because it's like I'm the kind of person who like I'm really bad at doing stuff on my own, I guess. Let's see. What I mean by on my own is like, well, I am bad at doing stuff in general, but like I usually just have something in the background, like a YouTube video to listen to when I'm doing like anything, because it's like it just like helps me focus. I'm really bad at like just like sitting down, just like doing a task, I guess. So that makes rhythm games like also a little bit more overwhelming, because it's like, obviously if it's fun, it's like easier to do than like homework. Because, you know, when I was in school, homework was like the absolute worst thing for me. That... I actually might be insanely smart. Holy shit. I was brilliant. Unfortunately, it's not that impressive because it's pattern, but... I didn't know that you could do the pattern like that. Yeah, it's definitely how to baker. There's a good chance I have ADHD. I've never been diagnosed though, because... Well, I always thought I had it, but my parents never did. Well, my parents never did for really stupid reasons though. There's a good chance I have it. I'm glad I got to a final on stream, by the way. That's pretty cool. But like, it's just so like, it's just so hard to like focus on things like without stuff in the background for me. And also just because I just like the sound of other people's voices, which is funny because it's like, well, I don't actually think I'm introverted. Well, I get really shy around people. I hear you speak and it sounds like you have ADHD. I just wonder how I can sound like that. Shit, what was I saying? You know, maybe I do sound like I have ADHD because I keep getting distracted in mid-thought and moving on to a different thought without finishing the existing one. Although I actually don't do that too often. I gotta go behind. There's more, oh wait, I meant to explain how these work, and I forgot, I still don't remember what I was saying before, but I meant to explain how the first two attacks of the avoidance work, because it's actually not intuitive just by watching a video. Okay, I guess I could talk about it. So, the first two attacks as avoidance are divided into two halves. So, in this part of the attack, right, these are like, I'll just continue the run just to talk about it, because I feel like it's worth talking about. Like, this is all fully random. But when you get to this part, the circles from the middle there, those are pattern. And the green is still RNG, though. So that can block the gaps, and you do have to do some reading, but, you know, you can do the same route every time on this, and this is the one that I chose, because it's the one that I'm the most comfortable with, and seems to work the best. It's not as luck-based as it looks. This attack is RNG, it's fully random. Well, not, you know, that's like, you know, yeah, it's random where these go. However, once the second half starts, it will choose a random angle, and then it will keep shooting that angle no matter what. There's speed variance, so it won't be the same exact wall formation throughout the whole attack, but the angle will never change, so you can just stand in one spot and dodge the green if you get lucky. So that's how the first two attacks of the avoidance work, if you didn't know. I point that out because it took me forever to notice these things, like to fully understand how they worked, so pointing it out and just, you know, maybe it's not intuitive if you watch, because whenever I tell people like how they work, they also didn't know how it worked, so. Kind of interesting. Another funny detail is that if you look at the green spawning on this part of the attack, he's only shooting them in like a 180-degree angle range. They're always moving like in like the lower hemisphere, but in the second half it's 360. I would drop out. If there was a Music 2 class in your avoidance lessons, like you gotta leave, bro. That's true. That is true, yeah. You can hella slack off in Music 2. I did. How much further did you get in Super EB? Actually, that's maybe you shouldn't answer that. Finals Melons on it. Oh baby. That's a final I would study for. I love that game. You're too locked in to the best to the best VM of all time. I don't even know what scenes are next to where you are. god. I don't think I've streamed since I finished Super Hebe. No, there's no way I have. Dude, Super Hebe is so stupid. I really like it though. I had so much fun reading that shit, but it's so stupid. Oh my god. I love. Well, it's not spelled like that. You don't hate it. You don't hate it. I actually did know that, 261. Wasn't it like fish that was like left out? Kind of like garum from Rome. Left out in the sun, that is. I'm actually not sure how it was made, but I actually have heard of that. Yeah, fermented fish sauce, yeah. I really like Super Hebe, but like I can't recommend it to like anyone, bro. Like, but I like it a lot. Like I really do fuck with it. Dio does not like it as much as me, but they do like it overall. For the record, I fucking love that game though. Like I like I don't know. It's just like it's not even that dumb, but it's pretty dumb. But like it's not like the story is dumb. The story is really good. What's the gimmick? The gimmick is that it's written by like the ultimate supreme mega gooner. That's the gimmick. Which realistically probably isn't even that crazy for a visual novel. Like I'm sure compared to like if you're really deep into like reading like a bunch of eroge, you'll read some fucking crazy shit that like Super Hebe isn't even like close to the power level of. But I am not at that level yet, so it was interesting. It was an interesting read. Urinate? Is this a piss fetish lesbian game? That has to be what it is with a name like that. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. No, I love my visual novels. I've only read like 5, but I love them. They love pissing themselves. Well, I'm used to that. Okay, yeah, Theo said it for me. Okay, here's something crazy. I'm spoiled on DDLC. I know what happens vaguely, but I actually don't know everything that happens in DDLC. I'm not too interested in it though. Gotcha, I see. They're not really like, I don't think they're like pure VNs, but like I am interested in Ace Attorney and Danganronpa. Like VN adjacent, you know, games where you read a lot of text, you know. I think that would be pretty sick. I see. I want to read Clannad because I own that. I bought it when Steam was doing that visual novel sale, so I want to read Clannad. I don't know what I would do visual novel wise if I did all those. There's a lot of them though. Obviously. I'm already like you know, I'm already like a max level fan gamer because I've read Umineko, so. Good lord. That's funny because when I streamed months ago, and you mentioned that weren't you on like episode 7, I think? Dude, everyone takes the mega break on episode 7. Oh, you're on episode 8, nice. Yeah, Kiyoshi's on episode 8. It's been fun watching her play. Sad that playthrough's almost over though. Read Clonad and probably read an actual book. I want to get into reading actual books. This is hard for me, but I feel like if I just start doing it, it'll get easier with time, so I should just do it. There's a lot of interesting books. I know you do. Damn, you're going at the Iruin pace. Because I think Iru took like 9 years to redo Minako. Across like 900 hours. Well, it might have been longer than 9 years, but I know it was 900 hours. Reading is so good for your mind. See, the thing with me is like I like reading on paper. Fire writing, holy shit. But like sorry, I distracted myself with anyways, I like the idea of reading, but I really struggle with reading like actual books because it's just kind of overwhelming for me. I guess like read a full page of text, which is why I've picking it like a I've picked up visual novels as like a mild hobby because it's a lot easier for my brain to read the text in a visual novel, and also like I think they're just like easier like prose wise probably, and also it's like a lot of it is dialogue, and dialogue is obviously a lot simpler than like the way a lot of books are written. So for all those reasons, like visual novels are just like kind of like books on baby mode, like, you know, stuff I would like, you know, it's like Umineko is like the you know the K through 5 section of the school library for me, because I can actually fucking read that shit. Oh my god, dickhead. But reading like proper books definitely seems interesting, and I definitely, like, I think if I got into it, it would be a hobby I enjoy. Because reading is just fun, and it's like relaxing, and also, holy shit, I am so stupid. Good god. Go. Okay. Ah, moved too far right. Dude, I'm getting clobbered! Holy fuck! Oh my goodness! Dude. Oh my god. I got cooked! What the fuck? Holy shit. What the fuck? I didn't even pass! Like, what the fuck? Hey, it's a 6-8x. What the fuck? Alright, that was a cool attempt. I mean, a final's a final. I survived pretty long into it. 6-8x is close to my PB. I believe I have a 6-9x. I don't have a 7,000 yet, though. I'm pretty sure the avoidance ends at 7,800. That's 11. Survivable. Yeah, it was a little hard. Jesus. I'm going young and along. Yeah, that makes sense. Reading the paper is hella lit. That's funny. What was I gonna say? Shit. Yeah, it's like, it just seems like cool to read. Because I don't think, like, I'm, like, totally, like, incompetent when it comes to reading at all. Like, I mean, I can definitely, like, even it's, like, because, like, a lot of, you know, visual novels can sometimes be complicated. Tsubihime, for instance, sometimes delves into, like, some philosophy, and it's, like, stuff like that is, like, obviously it's, like, thought-provoking, but it's, like, I can understand it. Like, I can read that and, like, be okay. So I do think, like, on the reading comprehension side, I can probably handle it. It's just, like, the mental, like, struggle of, like, actually being able to just, like, read the text physically. That's what's hard for me. So, I do think that that's, like, something that will just come with, like, practice, though. And also just reading stuff I'm passionate about. Because a lot of the experience of reading is obviously school, where you read a lot of shit that you don't care about. And, you know, that's a lot less fun than reading as a hobby, where it's like you can read whatever, and, you know, it's more enjoyable. So, you know, I definitely want to give it a chance whenever I get around to it, which, you know, there's a chance that in 1 year we're having the same conversation because I never got around to it. That's just the kind of person I am. Gotta hop on Wings of Fire. I'm not as passionate. I'm not as passionate about dragons as you. Dude, not the no-hit blue on the yellow hit again. I mean, yeah, it's like one of those things where it's like if you want to do it, you just should. You ward off dementia like garlic to a vampire. You know, it's really nice that Pre-Final is being so friendly that's letting me read chat. Actually, Pre-Final's been a homie. Wait, hold on. You know what? I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I'm not trying to get massively jinxed. More average final stuff. Oh my god! What? Holy fuck. That was good. That was actually pretty good. Good lord. Yeah, pre-final sucks ass. I mean, it's like, it's not the worst attack because yellow is actual dog shit, but pre-final is pretty bad. It's like pure luck. It's pure luck and the occasional 16 pixel. It's a really good attack. That is god tier luck. In general, the roommate you got seems fucking cracked. Like, Malcolm Cloud. Well, shouldn't have a ball. I've never heard of that author. Also, you might know this if you've been keeping up with my progress, but I have done like almost every easy song in the game, except for this. I haven't beaten this because Miku's birthday is August 31st, and by the time I realized that and I hadn't beaten this yet, it was already August. I just figured I'd wait. Be black or white. Okay, hold on. Let me write down the time, because I've been tracking actual time for this game, so I actually do need to write down that time for everything. Let me just get the time. The time calculator. Okay, so yeah, this is one run, so 12, 16. Yeah. Yeah, cool. One run of it. so stupid. I get exactly how to do this intro well. Yeah, don't do that. Oops. The bullets look so big in this avoidance. Like, I don't know like what it is, but God, they look so weird after playing Cantata for so long. Like, they just don't look right. For real. You better count his days, which you already did. You didn't play anymore. Well, to make it sound like I killed him, I didn't kill him. Good lord. This attack is fucked up. Actually, it's easy, I guess. Good lord. Okay, you're a dickhead. Oh yeah, this attack is like actual chills, and then, yeah, yeah, 3 hits there, good lord. Okay. Whoops. Oh, I'm so bad at that. This attack sucks, by the way. I caught that dodge. No! I was too slow in my reading. This is actually a decent cap, I think. Oh, well, it was, but I had to watch out for the ending. Whoops. Forgot to do that. It's not that bad. All considered. It's not as good as the run I did in 10th Dan. Yeah, it's RNG, the screen spin. I think most avoidances don't have an anime girl. Miku's an anime girl. Thank you. Yeah, I think it's like a 1 in 4, 1 in 5 to pass. And then the stuff after is like the hardest stuff in the avoidance. So that was 1421. That was 205 on exhaust. Okay. I'll probably see this in my head. So and then minus 2 or 5 from this. What's it at right now? 0848. So that would be 53. And this would be 10. Minus 10 minus 53. Okay. Time should be accurate now. Yeah, that one's cool. Yeah, I guess I'm okay. So now I have a medal. I mean, no, I haven't done a medal. Oh no, yeah. Wait. Oh yeah, because I didn't pass this. Oh, and I haven't passed Neener either. That's because Neener Infinite's fucking stupid. Neener Infinite, I kneel. Yeah, so the plan is that after I beat this, I would do Schrodinger's Cat. After Schrodinger's Cat, I would do Black or White. After Black or White... I will attempt Neener. That is true, I will beat Miku birthday before this. Sorta. I mean, I'm not super good at Final, so I should probably still do more things. What's the deal with Neener Infinite? Let me show you the deal! You know what? Just for you. Just this once. Just this once. Just this once. Just for you. Alright, so everything before the drop is pattern. Also, you're true, Kyo. It is Simpsons core. I don't know how to do the pattern, by the way, so it's cooked, but it is pattern, so you can just learn to do it, and then you're chilling. Imagine something that looks like this, but less getting hit. Now the event starts. Oh my god, my arms don't hit that. Alright, time for the best attack in music too. Yeah, good luck. So that's neater. That's what it looks like. Oh shit, high score! Yeah, that avoidance is really good. Oh. That's the good stuff. Yeah, music too, yeah, that's quite bad. Do the cat one time? Okay, hold on. Why do that? Cat is the easiest thing that's uncleared, but it's still fucking stupid. Shit. Okay, so hold on, I need to... So it's 138, yeah? So 10... What about 10... 1053 plus 138, which is 1231. So you're 1231. And then... Yeah, someone has a one-hit on Cat. Generally speaking, Cat is considered easier than Black or White, or around the same difficulty. So it's doable. It's just stupid. Okay. 632. So yeah, Neener is the funny one. Neener is the only thing in this game that Ao is not AAA'd, by the way. He has like a 9.6 million, but not AAA. I'm pretty sure that online score might actually be... No, I think I was slightly higher than that online score. Online scores are weird because... No, there is no 10 million on this. But whatever. Okay, so I played that, I did that. Okay, so the current time is 17.4. Okay. That's the Cat. I don't know how to play Cat, it has some patterns, but... the Petomazi is quite dedicated to it right now. Okay, I think that actually reverses the whole screen. Yeah, because it inverts your controls. Okay, that makes sense. The Petomazi is a very interesting player. They like big grinds. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. They're very into like big games and stuff. They've done K3 100%. They've done Z3 100% with extra. They've done they've just done a lot of stuff. It's not just that they're good, because like they are a very skilled player, but they're also just like very dedicated. Like anything that they start, they'll usually finish. I mean, this is the person that like proved that no-hit blue area in K3 was doable. Flip it like around the middle. Should be around there. Oh, almost. The best attack ever made. Yeah, probably passable. Well, maybe not. It's kind of hard to react. I always forget to do this. I think you like walk right slowly and then like under and then like over. Okay, well, never mind. So use this pattern I made. Right. If I play really well and get lucky as fuck, I can pass the song. That might be kind of cool. Good lord. Oh, a pass. Let's go. Nice. Pretty good for not knowing how to play the avoidance. So that's 154. Okay, so 154. So 154 is 154. 348. And then 12, 31. 31. Yeah, 31. Okay, 14, 25. Okay. Ambulance. It's not. It is pretty fucked up. It's doable. And someone's close. I only have a dive in 3 hours. Well, the thing is, yeah, I don't know how many finals they have is the thing. Because they spend 100 hours to get a 1 hit, according to them. That doesn't necessarily mean they spend 100 hours to get the final. In fact, I'd find it hard to believe that they spent 100 hours and didn't get the final. Considering their skill level. And, like, other people have played the avoidance, and, like Merzik has played the avoidance. And Merzik's very good, obviously. But they made some quick progress, which, you know, made it seem like it wasn't too crazy. Except finals like 1 in 100, which... Hey, that's like a certain other avoidance, but I can't put my finger on the name. I think it begins with an L and ends with Longhena, Cantata. Good lord. I mean, yeah, that's true. That's, like, undeniable. I also, but yeah, it's like, considering you just need to get lucky with it, like, there's not too much skill on final. Like, there is skill in getting consistent finals. But, because final is just a luck check, you will eventually get it. And it's only estimated at, like, 1 in 50 to 1 in 100. Which is pretty good odds. You'll get that eventually. Oh, I just got some Imineko no Naku new fan art. How lovely. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and act like a one hit is like oh, that's basically a no hit, because if that was the case, Electric Sister Bitch would not have taken me 13 hours. Oh no, that's a funny example, because I got so fucked over in that avoidance. I actually got cooked for no reason. It's not that hard. And by not that hard, I mean it's only like 94 difficulty. I mean, yeah. But considering what we've seen, you know, and what the people who have played it have said, well, Cat is very hard. It'll happen. Longhena Cantata is generally considered harder to my knowledge, although less people have played this. I mean, there's always a chance I just suck ass at avoidance and this is actually easy. I don't think so, but that could be the case. You never know. Maybe I'm just really bad at this avoidance, if you ignore the fact that I'm pretty sure I'm literally the best at this avoidance right now. Because no one else is doing it. I think Ao had like some amount of time on this. I mean, Ao had enough time to get a AAA, which is not trivial. It's actually quite hard to AAA this one. Because on most avoidances, it's like, if you're like a good avoidance player, AAA is not that bad. Because like, obviously a AAA on like Capsaicin and Exhaust or Electric Sister Bitch Exhaust is quite fucking difficult. But like, you know, you can do it without too much. But it's like on the uncleared fights, it's like, they're so hard that it's like even getting a run clean enough to AAA is like really hard. And obviously, you know, Ao never actually AAA'd Wiener, which is a testament to how fucking terrible it is. That even getting like a clean run of Wiener never happened from him. Despite the fact that it was one of his goals. Like when he was grinding Soulless Hard mode, he would have opened up music too, and I did hear from TTBB what's the hit requirement for them all? There's not really one concrete hit requirement because of the way the score works in this game. The way the score works is that it increments like every frame by a fixed amount depending on the length of the avoidance up until 10 million, and every time you get hit, the score pauses. However, it doesn't like, the pausing is not additive, it's like, or it's not like cumulative. It's just like when you get hit, it'll like set a like the timer for like when you will gain points again to, you know, however many frames it is. I should shut up. Asshole. Jesus. Really? That hit me? Didn't think it would. Five hit? Yes, okay. Nice. That's final number 12. Still haven't gotten to the Unravel, but the pre-Unravel is the hardest part. Sick run. No, this one is uncleared. If I beat this, it'll be my hardest fan game clear. What was I saying? Shit, I'm like blanking. Sakura, yeah, Sakura. Apparently the difficulty order is seen as like Cat's the easiest, then Cantata, then it would be Sakura, and then Nina is the hardest. That's the assumed difficulty order, at least. But yeah, like I said about the score, when you get hit, it just sets the timer to like X amount of time. So what that means is that you don't need to get a super low hit count to get a really good score. You can, like, one of my runs in this avoidance was a 5 hit that was a 9.83 million, you know, which is very close to my PB. My PB is 9.84 million. And the reason it was like that is because 4 of the hits were right next to each other, so they kind of just, like, bled into each other, and I only took, like, a little bit more than 1 hit's worth of, like, of damage, essentially. Like, between 1 and 2 hits, I would say, roughly, because of how close they were. So, because of that, it's like, there's not like a concrete hit count that can get the point threshold, and also it's influenced by the length of the avoidance, because I believe the longer the avoidance is, the less every hit is worth, and the more mistakes you're allowed to make and still get a 9.9. What scene are you on? Because I have many things like it could be that I'm thinking of, but I'm not sure which one it is. Oh shit, I'm stupid. Hasaki? Is she on the couch? Okay, yeah. Dude, that scene is so fucking... Dude, when I was in there, when I was in that scene, I think at some point I DM'd, like, Ava, like, this is Kimu's favorite character. That scene is so fucking stupid, oh my god. Maybe you're right, maybe Super Hebe is dog shit. Dude, what? Am I like just locked out or something? Good lord. It's not that deep, man. It's not that deep! Ah. Okay. So yeah, the threshold to get a AAA is 9.7 million. On average, if every hit is spaced out evenly, I believe the minimum, assuming that you hit like the maximum amount of like point loss, then the minimum, or like the max hit count that will always 9.7 million, I believe is 5. I'm pretty sure that 5 hits will always 9.7 million. I don't think 6 does, unless they're close together. I believe that's how it works for this avoidance. So yeah, that's like, you know. But I'm pretty sure I've triple A'd with an 8 hit before. Or I might have triple A'd with a 9 hit because they were so close together, some of the hits. So, yeah. So yeah, there are scoring strats, sort of. Sort of. Very sort of, kind of. I think in this avoidance, because the length is not long enough, I think you do, to get 9.9, I'm pretty sure you need to either 1 hit or 2 hit with overlap. So you can't just get like any regular 2 hit at 9.9, I'm pretty sure. I mean, because like that 9, yeah, definitely not, because the 9.84, like I'm pretty sure like 2 evenly spaced out hits would be like 8.99 or something. Or 8.89. Or no, 9.89. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. 9.89 million would be that. And then 1 hit would be like 9.49 or something. Very high. Mm, 9.48 maybe, I don't know. But yeah, the scene you're on, Theo, is so... Thank you for writing that. I love how much you hate this game. Because you literally don't hate it, but you do fucking hate this game. It's awesome. A beautiful visual novel. It's kind of like a marching band. This is another session with 3 finals, by the way, which is a little scary. What are we talking about? Super Ashiki Hibi. It's always scary when you have to do like the weird kind of janky backups, but they work. Like the corner looks like it would be a really bad spot to stand on for that pattern, but there's actually a lot of decent gaps, so you actually have a lot of decisions that you can make. And once you're in the corner, you're actually quite safe. You can get fucked up in the corner, but it's pretty rare, all things considered. Is 20 mins of Umineko worth it, or should I just chill? I would say it's worth it. Well, if it's not enough to get through a full chapter, then maybe not, because I feel like stopping in the middle of a chapter it never hits right, like it always feels a little weird. I've only done it when I wasn't feeling well while reading. I personally like Subahibi, but it's divisive, obviously. Alrighty. Yeah, I mean, some like longer chapters have like decent points where you can stop, but like it is nice to stop at like a dedicated chapter. Well, chapter is in like the sub chapters within an episode, not like an episode. Because yeah, doing a full episode in one sitting is like, you know, maybe if you maybe you're skimming, maybe. But like every episode is like 15 to like, yeah, around like 15 chapters. Yeah, those are generally considered like chapters. Umineko AI summary in 5 sentences. That reminds me. That reminds me. Theo once looked up Theo once looked up something related to Umineko, right? And like one of like the Google like autocomplete questions was like, who is the culprit of Umineko? And they clicked on it, and the answer it gave was just not correct. It was really fucking funny. Yeah, never let them know your next move. What else have I done while I haven't streamed? Thing is, I only stream like once every like 15 blue moons, so you know, I always have stuff to catch up with people on. Like I started Super Lesbian Animal RPG. I've been playing it. It's like a random like RPG Maker RPG. It's like kind of cute, so I started it. It's not like anything too crazy, but I am enjoying it. Which I say before mentioning that I play it very regularly. What do you do in life? I go to bed, and I eat food, and I cook sometimes. Actually, I cook pretty often. I go to the store and get bread, and I do my laundry, and then I don't fold laundry, I just put it in a box. That's housewife. I would not mind being a housewife, but realistically, I would need to get a job at some point. Which I will have to begin looking into soon. I really need to. I procrastinate so much, but I really gotta get on that because it's like, yeah. It's growing very important that I stop my neat lifestyle and start being a normal person. Well, I'll never be a normal person because I might be autistic. I say might because I haven't been diagnosed, but everyone who talks to me says that they think I'm autistic, including people who are definitely autistic and have been diagnosed. So yeah, that's true. But you know, getting a job for now would, you know, be nice. Let's get used to that lifestyle. I've heard House is good. I don't watch a lot of stuff. Oh, that's sick. A lot of people I've heard of hopped on House. I guess I am watching something. Because I started watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I just really haven't watched a lot of stuff. Oh wait, I forgot to mention, Theo visited my house, like for a week. The JPEG demon was in my living quarters. That was like the best week of my life. That was so fun. We watched a movie together in a theater. That was sick. The movie was Weapons. Okay, it was bound to happen. That was like a 6x pass streak on pre-final. So, to say I deserve to die would be an understatement. I deserve to be fucking obliterated. It didn't even obliterate me, it just gave me something hard and messed up. Well, it was deserved. You cannot get lucky forever. That's a little unfortunate. The trails kill you in blue? Yes. Blue is such a scary attack? Yes. It's very scary. Very difficult. That's why I kind of like jump through them a little awkwardly. It's because if you don't jump through them very safely, it's extremely common that you just land on one of the trails while it's bending. So you have to be really conscious of that. It's extremely hard to play around without it being ultra safe. You just have to have really good really good intuition, I guess. Because I have had instances where it's like I can't play it safe, so I just have to like work around the tail, and it actually has worked. But those are like only in like the hardest blues that I've survived. Which, if you get a blue that hard, the chances are you're not surviving. Blue is an interesting attack, because when you start, it feels fucking impossible, but it's actually an attack with an incredibly high skill, like, barrier. Yeah, it's kinda true. Like, if it was a bullet hell attack, it would be okay, but, unfortunately, it's an Adolf Hitler attack. Just remembered that one line. It's funny you say that though, because it's like, it is kind of like interesting to see like how much like attack design Cyber just takes from like shmups. I mean, obviously, like a lot of people do that. Like, it's not exactly uncommon, and it's like if you're gonna make a bullet hell game, you're probably gonna like, even if it's like a platformer, like fan games, realistically, you're probably gonna take inspiration from other bullet hell games. But it is interesting how much Cyber does it. I mean, it makes sense, obviously, but it's like really striking to me how much he does it. He loves his Toho attacks. US Treasury bonds are at 4.8 to 5% right now. I don't know much about the economy, so I have no idea what that implies. Is that good or bad? I guess I could look it up. AI overview. Okay. I see. So does it end up like being like, so does like the whatever the percentages does end up reflecting on like your taxes? Oh, okay, I see. Well, in my case, 5% sounds reasonably high, considering like how much I'd imagine you pay every year. Okay, yeah. That's what I assumed. The AI overview shit is so annoying. I think there's a way to turn it off, but it's like you have to like actually like dig into Google. Which, to be fair, I need to get uBlock Origin working, but... Yeah, for sure. Oops. Bumped into that. AI shit is just so stupid at this point. It's crazy because it's like nobody even trusts AI anymore. Good luck trying to read the shit during attack 1. Actually, good luck trying to read the shit during his avoidance. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait until I die. Okay. Okay, I see. That's interesting. That makes sense. It might just be a bad final day, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm just not playing too hot on it. Not that it matters. I'm still in the phase where like getting as good at the other attacks as possible is like the most important thing. But... let's see. Interesting. Whoops, bumped the mic. The US economy has always seemed kind of fucked. I don't know too much about like the specifics, but like, you know, it's just interesting. Thank you. Which was cool. There was a period in time where it's like, when I was like, maybe like around the age of like 16, 17, I was like really into this kind of thing. Well, not really economics, but like just like, I don't know, just like world issues and like politics and stuff. Like I really cared about it. I stopped caring about it as much because it's not just, I don't know, it's not very fun to think about. But I do think that on paper, economics is interesting. Whoops. Yeah, I mean, I could definitely imagine. Yeah, I haven't done like too much anything fan game wise lately, besides like playing music too. But I did randomly open up FTFA Deathless and JTool because I was curious to like try it to see if I was like rusty at Needle at all. And I like did attempts for like 5 minutes and got to screen 4 in JTool. As in I did screen 1 and then moved to screen 2 and first tried it, and then moved to screen 3 and first tried it. It's cool. So I don't think I'm washed at Needle. I think I'm actually beautiful and elegant on Needle. I want to beat I want to ascend. I'll do it eventually. I was playing it in JTool. It was pretty fun. Right now though my brain is full. Cantata mode. Because that is what I've decided to care about. Getting cooked by that transition? Jesus. What else? What else? What else? That's pretty much everything that's happened. Lately, at least. It's been a fun time. Oh yeah, there was like a local store where I would buy bread, specifically baguettes, because I love baguettes. Been cooking up anything interesting. If you mean like food-wise, I changed my recipe for pasta sauce and now it's way more delicious. So that's cool. I make sandwiches with chicken in them now. That's like most of what I cook. I can also make a burrito. Not that good, but I can make them. Maybe I should learn how to make them better. That's true, you did taste it. And making pasta is good because it's like it's cheap and it makes a lot at once. And you like if you just make a sauce, then you can just boil noodles later. It is a crazy food in terms of like utility and usefulness. Yeah, maybe you can do so much with pasta. I just love marinara sauce. It's simple, it's tasty. Oops. Ah, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I've heard cooking rice and chicken broth is really good. Kind of evil at the end. Ugh. I want to make more fried rice, because I did it like once, and that was cool, but like, doing it more would be nice. Yeah. Calzones are also cool. I don't know what the process to make a calzone is. I'd imagine it's somewhat similar to like an empanada, which I've helped make with my mom before, so I like vaguely know what that process is like if it's not like too crazy. I mean, a calzone is basically just like an empanada that's a pizza and bigger. Empanadas are fucking delicious. When I was in 9th grade, I believe, This was before COVID. Well, this was like as COVID was coming. I would walk home, and there was like a food truck owned by like this guy and his wife who were like really sweet. They were quite old, and they just sold like empanadas for like $1 each. They were so good. They were actually fucking delicious. And because I didn't eat a lot at school, because school food is fucking rancid, they were very good for keeping me not too hungry, like the spare money I had. So yeah, big fan of those. Whoops. Couldn't tell where the gap was. Yeah, it's quite good. They were like not super big. I mean, I don't think anyone would call them big, but like they were quite like they were very full. So even though they weren't big, they were very filling, which is like the most important thing. Pretty cool stuff. Being able to cook rice and beans the way my mom used to would also be kind of cool. Also just that she had a specific way of cooking the beans that was really good. Yeah, I mean when I was growing up, it's like a lot of my meals were just rice and beans and like a meat. Because my mom is actually a similarly picky eater to me. Because I have like, I'm pretty picky of food. I've heard of that. It seems pretty good. I definitely want to try it. Didn't really want to aim at me, did you? But it is pattern. Just blue in my pack. Enjoy your pizza and Scrabble. Oh my god! You asshole. That's unfortunate. Should have gone to the right. First. I'm gonna pass blue again. Nope. Most of an execution mistake. I think subconsciously, when I get hit on yellow, I like intentionally don't look at the gaps I'm going through in blue because I want to mess them up if they're precise. Like if it's a precise gap where I would normally look to make sure I'm lined up, I don't look at it because I want to increase the chances of getting hit on blue subconsciously. Because I don't even think about doing it, but I'm realizing now that I do that only on attempts I got hit on yellow. goofy. Yikes. Hey, 4-hit. Classic 4-hit. Probably won't go too much longer. This is a sick session. 3 finals and a pre-final death. Decent pass rates on all the attacks. Like, dude, I'm doing good on this avoidance. I'm doing quite good at this avoidance. Like, yeah, I can actually beat this. I'm happy. Quite happy with myself. I feel like I'm doing really well. Of course, will still probably be a very, very, very long time before I clear, because Big Boobs, also known as Final. Final's name is Big Boobs. You can look it up on Google. Oh shit. My eyes are a little tired, so it's kind of hard to read. They've actually been tired for a while. I don't even know why. Oh, I know why. It's because I got like 6 hours of sleep and was really tired for the first like 3 hours of being awake and didn't go back to sleep. That's why I'm tired. I don't want to take a nap. Maybe I should take a nap. I'm quite surprised that worked. I also thought I was gonna jinx it and die to like the pattern there, because that was actually a pretty nasty transition. Not a very punctual wall. Ah! Too slow. Yeah, I've been shimming for a little over 2 hours, which is like about how long I go in this avoidance, usually. Got the blue. 4 attempts to pre-final. I'm not locked in. Yeah, okay, my eyes are tired. Like, I would probably have gone on like another 30 minutes to an hour if my eyes were less tired. But because they're kind of tired, I don't feel super motivated to keep playing right now. Just want to take a little break, so yeah, I'll do that for this. It was a good session though. I mean, the sessions feel like they're just getting better and better. I mean, obviously there's like ones that are better than others, but like the past 2 sessions are really fucking good, which, you know, gives me hope. Yeah, I can't give up with this right now. Yeah. But it's funny because I got a 2 at the attempt before. Icky. That's enough. So true. Okay, well, there's nobody I want to raid, so bye-bye.